Hello, and welcome back to another video. Sorry about the small delay in kind of uploads, but I mean this hand, Lafitte, turn to 1. I mean, I don't think this hand can, okay, the hand looks kind of terrible, I'm not gonna lie, the hand doesn't look good, but I've seen, okay, the finger pistol makes it fine, you know, the finger pistol's a very nice draw. Could take a 2K here, could also take dot Q. I kind of like the look of most of these. Could also just take Hachinosu for a bit of consistency with finding what I want. I think I don't need a 2K, it's not like I'm going to be defending out much currently, so sitting between dot Q and Hachinosu. And I think dot Q with like the possibilities of doing this in my edge finger gun and then pairing it with temper skip makes a lot of sense. You just could take the dot Q and then don't need to lead ability, not for a while anyway. Is my experience against Shanks. He kind of has to swing at his feet, so we let that go. Would have been nice to go by Jesus Burgess. He's got the Sanji, which is definitely strong, and it probably is worth carrying. A body's a body, and this is actually a body that's going to be swinging for, you know, at least 7k a turn. Although it does have to take a life to do that, but still, I don't want this body on the board. So, yeah, we're just going to carry it. Swing 5. I mean, he's just going to do that. But I'm wondering here, is it worth to? It's probably better to use the deliberation, right, than the finger gun, just because the finger gun reaches that higher threshold of characters. Next turn, his best players either Marco or Rayleigh. Rayleigh, I'm not really too bothered about the you know, the plus 1k to lead. So once again, I'm just gonna pass without leader affecting. Rayleigh, we can also just use our finger gun if he has. Otherwise, he might go wide with like some cards, but if he does that, that's fine by me. Once again, I don't think he's going to get much use out of his leader effect in these early stages of the games. Just going to take this 5. Dot Q isn't exactly what we needed, but I mean, we're not going to complain. Now, this is the best card he probably could have played. Anti-black card. So actually, I think if I'd saved my liberation, I could have carried it with the pairing of stronger, which, you know, would have been nice to do, but we're not going to sit here and whine. I mean, here we probably, do we need this many 10 costs? I'm not sure. I think I'd rather, I kind of want to dig for a Jesus, to be honest, because like if I take this 10 cost here, I'm not really doing anything this turn, so I'm going to take this Hachinosu. It feels bad to trash that, but we're going to anyway. Here we trash a dot Q. I guess we just draw a Vasco shot, play a Vasco shot. I think makes sense to me. And he's going to 7 Don next turn. So the best card he can play is kind of Silver's Rayleigh. Oh no, Ben Beckman, the 7k KO 6 cost or less. I might even be trash, so I probably wouldn't get. I mean, here I could just swing 9. Oh, it'd be so nice to develop a Burgess here. But yeah, I think we're just gonna swing big and not play anything. So not an amazing start. Even something like a Lafitte there would have been nice, but I don't think playing out either of these two cards, just it's kind of like a 1-for-1 trade, and a card in my hand's much more valuable than a card in his hand. It's the way I'm kind of looking at the situation. We are going to counter out of this one though. Could just give him the stronger. We could give him the dot Q, because most likely we're just going to be finger gunning anything he plays. So I think giving the dot Q makes more sense than a 2k or Vasco shot, which, you know, is a very strong card. But yeah, I mean, in this sense, maybe we should just take in the 10 cost if we weren't playing out the thingy. 7, we just take this. We can have the Hachinosu, which is not what we needed, but next turn we can just go Tempest Kick into Shigen Pistol, or whatever it's called. Can we? Actually, no, we can't get there. Can we get there? We need 2 more cards in trash. We can get there, because we can just stage and then lead effect, because 9 Don, Rayleigh. I mean, the thing is, once again on 9 Don, I'm not really scared of Rayleigh because I don't think I'm developing any bodies, but maybe I could just lead it, then play out a Vasco. I think that makes total sense, to be honest. So just Hachinosu search into a Van Olga. It would make a lot more sense, but you know, we don't have the Don. Actually, so if we'd kept that dot Q, we'd have gone -6. Actually, we could have carried it. Yo, the lines are crazy. The lines are crazy with this Tempest Kick. So we could have, if we had kept the dot Q, which of course when we had it in our hands we had no relevant plays with, but now we do. So there's also a line where we take the liberation to carry this, but I think just carrying this makes a lot more sense. So I mean, here, do we just take... I think we just take the Jesus and try to find a place to establish that. You know, unfortunately it won't be this turn. I mean, for leader... Actually, maybe we just trash the Jesus. We just trash the Jesus. We draw. We KO. We swing 6. And then we play out of Vasco. And then we can just chain 10 drop into 10 drop. Hopefully we didn't trash 10 drop there, because we actually probably will want our at least a third 10 drop. No, we didn't. So that is still somewhere in our deck. Just play the Vasco shot as a bit of protection. Shanks took first here, so he chose first. And I don't think I know enough in the matchup to know, is that correct? Is it incorrect? 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 I just think, oh, you know what I mean. I'm tempted to kind of counter this. Actually, I might block and then just take the next one. Because I think what I'm most good at the 10 costs. So I mean, I think to have this Vasco shot up would be very nice. So I'm going to counter this with just the burger, then take the next swing. I mean, the most punishing thing here would be the 7 cost Newgate, but I feel like if he had that, he would have played it out. Otherwise, you're kind of just throwing. Is how I would see it. Dragon. Yo, Dragon is also a card that just says Rush, which is very annoying for us. So definitely do this first. Silence that, and then we can still swing 5. Then we can do this. I think a 2k here makes sense. Makes more sense than Jesus. So next turn we're expecting a 5 and a 6. Do we need to lead ability? What's the biggest punish for lead ability? Rayleigh's not a punish. Shanks works anyway. Dragon's really the biggest punish. But if he's got the the unsearchable card twice, then go ahead. I mean most people only run it at 3, maybe even 2. So yeah, if you got it, you got it. I think the odds. I mean, maybe it's too risky. Like, I'm not in a position where I need to be taking risks. On the other hand, taking risks is nice, and I feel like if he has the Shanks, he wants to be playing the Shanks rather than the Dragon, just because the Shanks is that much better of a card. Well, no, that's not true. The Shanks does similar things and also has that added on effect of being able to -1, which means I can't just like. This is now an 11. Yeah, you know what I'm kind of saying here. It's good to swing 5. I think we're meant to counter this. Part of me doesn't want to give the Van Auger, and maybe thinks giving it 2k is better. And I don't mind that shout, but I mean, yeah, it's just impossible not to do it. So I mean, what's the biggest punish here? Shanks. I mean, if you've got it and you want to swing it live, that's fine. Roger. Okay, that is scary. Yeah, we have to take that. Who's on Roger? Who's playing Roger these days? Sorry, I'm just dying. To be honest, I think I have to clear this. Just try and slow the game down a little bit. Just play out you. Stop you. Go 5 at lead, and then if he takes this, we can fit in 12 at lead, put him down to 1, and then hopefully have game next turn. But because he's blocked. I mean, there's still not. I could just go face, but I think face is wrong. And yeah, I don't think we do need all these 2Ks here. I mean, Vasco shot really makes the most sense. Apart, we could. I kind of want Vasco shot and the burger. If I take the Vasco shot, it gives me just that bit more safety net. Is this negated? Yeah, it is nullified, so even on his turn, he won't be able to like kind of swing me for life, but still. Maybe just take the burger. Oh, but I also really like the idea of the Vasco shot. I like the idea of the Vasco shot because then I can swing with my 10 cost more freely. Do I need the lead effect? Once again, I don't think I do. I think if he had the Shanks there, he would have played it. So hopefully the card he drops now is going to be that little bit weaker. I mean, Rayleigh here is sort of a punish because you go -3 here and then kind of start swinging. Where's come the Van Auger? We definitely don't want to go down to 0. If he swings 9, I'll probably just block. And then, to be fair, he might actually get us down to 0 if he has the Shanks. So, yeah, not amazing. Maybe I shouldn't have swung. We kind of just have to hope he doesn't have the rush now. I mean, we could counter entire hand, but then I think we lose. So, I mean, if he has the Shanks. He has the Shanks. He just gets us down to 0. And then surely I just lose from here, no? I think the only way we can survive is we go and get the 10 cost. Actually, there might be a line to KO it with like triple stronger into finger pistol, so that's also an option. So I think here we counter the Van Auger, or not counter it, we trash it. So no 10 cost, which is probably the easiest bailout. I don't even know if that saves us, but so what can we take it? We can go -2, -2, -2 finger gun. And then we can also play a Vasco, and I think that makes sense. So here, trash this. There's the 10 cost, which we don't need now. I probably should have calculated this line a bit more, but that's like the only way I see ourselves surviving. And then we play out this. He has 3 swings. I think we just lose, to be honest. So then what? Maybe, I don't know, he just had too much rush. There's just too much rush in red, man. Yeah, I don't think there's any way around this. We just lose. Well, we don't lose this turn, but next turn we just lose. Which goes 6. I mean, like I think we have to do this just in case he has the 7 cost. Even lime juice, I think, works. I mean, maybe that line wasn't correct because it also just leads to us losing, but I don't think there was a winning line in that situation because he's at 3 life. We can't even go for game. But yeah, I mean, if he has any rush here, he wins. If he can just claim my entire board here basically with a. Yeah, that also works. GG's to my opponent. He played it, well. I don't think he played it incorrectly. He took life early, took him resources. He played out his big drops. He was on Rayleigh, which is just super scary. And yeah, GG's. He's also on 10. This guy's on the goo. I haven't seen that many people on Sanji either, but yeah. Well played to my opponent, and I will see you in the next one. Good luck.